What's going on, guys? It's Joseph the Most on Toast here, coming live. This is episode 9 of our Road to 2000 ELO in chess. This is going to be my first game of the day. Not much has been going on so far. Just a quick review of where we're at. Things have been going pretty decently recently. We're working our way back towards my high of 1282. Hopefully 1300 is not far in the future. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, playing as black this time. He plays the queen's pawn game. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack his pawn. He defends. Let's see. Wonder if I should play this pawn or this one. Kind of want to create a pawn chain, and then I'll castle queen side. Where should I put? Dang, that would have been nice to take. He does have his queen protecting this pawn, though. Let's see, if I go here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Leave me pretty exposed and not for a great reason, so let's just continue developing for now. I want to castle. Let's move here. Then I'll move my knight and then my bishop here later. It's not the most organized setup on my king side right now, but what can you do? So I guess the only square I can really go to is here. So we'll castle, and then we do want to start bringing more of these pieces onto my queen side of the board. He's threatening to take, but I currently have it protected with a queen. Could go here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to move my bishop here, because I don't like this guy staring me down. Not with my queen and my king here. It's too close to his line of sight. Okay, so he's preparing for something. Move here, he takes. I take, he takes, I take. I mean, it's opening things up a lot over here, but maybe that's actually what I want. Oh, you know what? I just made a mistake. I forgot about this guy. So now it's take, 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 take. Okay, let's see what he's doing here. He actually didn't go for the trade. I think I'll move here. He takes, I take. Looks like a sticky situation, though. Go here, take, take. We're double stacking pawns, and he's going to push towards this knight. So I'll either make this trade. You know what? The more I look at that move, the more I regret it. Because even if I do trade here, he'll bring his queen in, threatening this pawn, which means I can't move this knight anywhere. So I think I'll just move my bishop back here. So that way this is really protected. Okay, so he takes. We'll do the trade. Interesting, and he moves back. So I can take this. He could then take my pawn. But I feel like I'd be gaining a good amount of control for the center. So he takes back here. This guy's protected with my knight. So if he moves here, I'll probably move my bishop here, blocking this guy off. Yeah, okay. What if I go here and he takes, I take, then he's able to take me. So he's about to actually win that piece. So let's go and trade pawns first, unless he decides to just go absolutely crazy. And then we'll move here. Okay. Not sure what that move is for. Protecting his queen, I suppose. Preventing a queen trade. If I go here, he has to move. This could be a big chance for something. So let me make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I don't think I can do much. Let's put him in check. He'll take. His king is currently in the open, but I don't see any major advantage for that. So let's continue developing by moving my bishop here. I feel I could go here, but then he'd probably move here. So that does weaken my D file because now it's blocking my queen off, but oh no. No way, don't tell me I can't block that. That's what he was preparing for. Can I really not block that with anything I have, though? I have to put him in check somehow. Move here. He takes. Can I threaten his queen? Move here. He takes. I take his queen. That won't work. Oh, can't believe I didn't see that coming. How's there no way for me to protect myself from that? There has to be some way to take advantage of this. Go here and then move here. That's the best way I can see. I don't see any other way I could salvage this, unfortunately. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about lining up your queen and your king, because if there's nothing to block, then he's taking one of them, and it can't be your king. Thankfully, I think I'm able to save my queen, but it's going to be at a cost. I'm going to have to move here, and then he takes. He's thinking about what if he's able to still take my queen. I don't think he is. Yeah, so he moves. Let's keep pushing if possible. I don't think I can, though, because now he's on a white square. This is the best thing we can do. Just block. That was a blunder on my part. Able to salvage it, but just barely. Okay, so now he's up by 1. I think I'm going to connect my knights and bring my rook into the action. Could go here and trade, but thankfully he lost his castling privileges, so maybe I don't want to do that. Because his rook is currently blocked in. Oh, and he goes for it anyway. Okay. Take. So this would be forcing a queen trade. Do I want a queen trade? Probably bring this guy in. Pawn or queen? Or is there a better method I'm not seeing yet? Go here. He has to move and then take. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but let's go for it. He's going to be getting awfully close with his queen. Yeah, so that's all he does. Take. Can't put him in check anywhere else. But his king will be getting in the open a little more, which is what I want. His rooks still aren't connected, but I can't attack his rooks right now. Okay, I think I made the best out of what I have, but okay, so he starts attacking here. Let's defend this pawn. Now let's move this knight. Well, if I move my knight here, how's my rook going to get on the action? Okay, so he starts to attack this pawn. I can't double defend it, I don't think. Move here, and then he takes. Go here. Then he takes. That won't really work. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to save that pawn. I do want to try and get these guys in on the action, though, so let's try to make the best of it. What if he goes here, though? Hopefully he doesn't take this pawn. I'm hoping he takes this one. He's going to be up by 2 now. That's a problem. We don't really want to trade. I want to save my rook. Move here, he takes. Maybe we can get that knight. He's going to go here. No, he can't move, because then I would be attacking his rook. Well, he could do that. It'd be a trade is the problem. And he wants trades, so that was probably not the best spot, actually. If I move here, I'm attacking both of them. And I'm X-raying his king. So it is a good spot for me, but it's also a good spot for him if he notices this. Okay. Gotcha. He just blundered. That was very fortunate for me. Able to fork his king and one of his rooks. Ladies and gentlemen, there is hope. Things are getting scary. Things are getting scary, but I think we're going to be okay. Just got to be careful. Then he comes here. So if he comes here, I now need to move this guy away. Start going for that king, taking out his pawns. I have 2 knights here, so I'm a little afraid he's going to come here. Then I can't move my king. What am I going to do in that situation? Put him in check. That's going to be bad. That's going to be really bad if he goes here. He didn't. Okay. He just made another blunder, actually. Force the trade. Now it's 2 knights against 1 knight. Okay. I think we're going to be all right. Start going after his pawns. He'll most likely try to go after this pawn. So he goes here. I could go here and then maybe here. I want to trade off this knight if possible, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to force that. Let's go here, and then here, and then here. Okay. Yeah, he's going after this guy. Can't put him in check right now, and I can't defend this pawn. Can go here, though. Take this pawn. Things are a little tense. Can I win this pawn race is the question. I'm going to have to play really carefully. If I go here, I'm covering this. Okay, I think I'm okay. Let's move here. I gotta bring my king on the action. I'm in the lead, I know that. I just have to be careful. Bring him up. Take, take, take. Am I going to win this pawn race? That's the question. I think I am. I think we're okay because he can't block my pawn. I think we're okay. Yeah, we got this. We got this. So go here. So he's going to go here. I'm going to go here. He's going to make a queen, but I won't be in check, so I'll be able to get him. Is that a draw, though? We both have a queen and a knight. I'm not sure. Am I able to do anything else? I don't think so. Okay, put him in check. I need to be very careful. There might be a way to kill this pawn while putting him in check. Well played. I think we're okay. Okay, and he resigns. Whew. Barely came out on top with that one. In fact, I'm pretty sure towards the end, I actually blundered with that knight move. I think he could have won. But I think he also blundered with this move. I think that was a big blunder for him because if he had simply moved this pawn forward and I moved up here and he moved here, look where my king's at. I would be in check. And then he could do the same thing that I was about to do to him. He could have, you know. So he goes here, I move, he comes here, I'm in check. I have to move somewhere. I move maybe here, puts me in check again. You know, just keep putting me in check until he's able to take out this pawn is basically what would have happened. So, let's see. Oh, it was actually at a draw. That's interesting. I thought he was about to kick my butt on that towards the end. Make sure my hotspot is on. It's going pretty slow right now. Yep. How do I feel about that game? I actually felt like I was doing better than this for the first half. Apparently I was losing pretty badly for the first half, and then I was able to take good advantage of a blunder Yeah, this blunder right here is what gave me the game. Without that blunder, let's see, he was up by 2, so actually that makes sense. But let's go ahead and analyze the entire game. I wish it would tell me the openings like chess.com does, because it helped me memorize the opening names more, but that's all right. All right, so I push his bishop. He moves back. I start to develop my pieces so I can castle. This was a big mistake. You know what? I have my annotations turned off. How do I... Must be this. Whoa. Just kidding, I don't want notation. Alright, so this was my first big mistake, was I actually miscalculated. I thought that if I pushed here, I could open things up and trade off some pieces, but in reality, he had 3 attackers, and I only had 2 defenders. So I would have actually lost that battle. He would have taken pretty good advantage of me there. I wasn't sure what else to do, but looks like pushing on this side would have been better. So I made a pretty big mistake there. He didn't take advantage of it. I traded off some pieces. Traded off a few more pieces. He should have gone for the trade, but he didn't. And by doing so, I guess he blundered. I should have moved this piece instead of this piece. Because take, and then maybe go up here and really threaten him with a pawn and queen. Maybe that's what it was going for. But the center was opened up, which is what I wanted. So things were looking a little better in my favor. I could have put him in check here, which actually makes a lot of sense because then he couldn't castle. So that makes a lot of sense. Instead, I decided to develop one of my pieces, which was a blunder. We all know why. That was the biggest blunder of the night, I feel. I mean, before this, we were pretty even, and then he just leaps way up right here. So if we're going to take away something from this game, ladies and gentlemen, it's to make sure that you don't line up your queen and king when there's something like a bishop who's ready to go. It's saying I should have traded. Very interesting. Why? I'm not sure. Oh, so it's saying that he should not have taken there. He should have moved his queen in and then probably have taken with his queen or something like that. But he didn't do that. He decided to take, which is probably what I would have done. I mean, it's a little difficult to set up a plan like this, and then once something mixes things up, you know, be willing to change your plan. So he went ahead and we did the trade. I thought that I could get a little bit of better position on him, which I didn't. Looks like that put me in a worse position. So if I had simply traded like this, then well, it's going to take forever, but I'm assuming he just had put me in a worse position. Maybe it's because he's up by 1 and it didn't want me to trade off my queens. Not exactly sure. Let's just keep moving. We trade queens. I take the bishop back. He starts to move in with his knight. I'm able to protect them for now. It's saying I should have pushed this. I did not. I decided to push my knight. He did not take that free pawn, which I was grateful for. This was a mistake. I was a little worried because he could have taken, and then I would have had to move. And then, you know, this rook and knight could have worked together, and he could have brought this rook in. So I was actually in deep trouble if that had happened. But he made this giant blunder. I was able to catch, thankfully. Put me way up in the lead. He actually made another mistake. I didn't catch that one, though. Should have gone here. X-raying the king. So I missed that, but, you know, whatever. I was able to do another trade, move some pieces around. That was a blunder. Blunder. I don't know why those are blunders. I thought that I was having a pretty good plan going after these pawns. I guess it just wanted me to completely cut things off here. Because my pawn would have been protecting my knight. So he would have had to go like all the way around to get to me, I guess. So that makes sense. But my plan still worked out. Thankfully, I was able to take a pawn. All right, let's see where the big blunder was that I had towards the end, because I know there was one. So that was a mistake. This was a mistake. So we're currently tied at this point. I should have gone here. Probably start pushing my king first and then my pawns. But I decided to push my pawns. It's a dead tie. We do a trade. It's still, well, he's actually in the lead by, oh no, I'm barely in the lead here. We do the trade. Okay, so now it's dead even again. He pushes, he pushes. He should have pushed here, but he didn't. That's what gave me the win. It was a small mistake on his part. He's in check, he has to move, and then that's game. So I'm actually surprised that this is a tie, though. Because I thought for sure he would have won if he had gotten me in check with the queen like this. But apparently it's a tie. I suppose he's not able to. Why not go here? It's still saying a tie. Oh, that's a little complicated. And you cannot win a game with just a king and a knight. It's not possible. Interesting. Well, I didn't see that. If the circumstances were different right here, then I would have lost. Like, straight up. So, but, I mean, I guess I got kind of lucky with that. So he moves. I'm in check. I move over. He comes here. What if I had gone somewhere else? Then that would have, I think that would have given him the game, right? Anyway, regardless, I guess it was a tie, and I was able to come out on top because of a mistake that he made. Pretty big mistake. Yeah, that gave me the win. Thankfully, I played the right pieces. Very interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 30 minutes. Let's do one more. Another win. I mean, we're kind of on a winning streak right now, which is nice, but a lot of it has come down to my opponent making blunders, right? I mean, in some of these games, I'm losing by a pretty good amount, and then my opponent will blunder. I don't want to rely on opponents blundering, because once I'm around 1400, 1500, there's not going to be any more blunders from the opponent's side. So I want to focus more on my pieces going to the right spots, not counting on his pieces to go to the wrong spots, you know. That was a misclick, unfortunately. He declines, which I don't blame him. That was just me accidentally hitting the wrong spot. And you know what? If I had seen the same thing, I also would have declined the take back. So that's a little unfortunate. So he's probably now in the lead for the opening, but what can you do? So I guess we'll just go ahead and trade and be off by one pawn. What would be the best move here? Here, I guess. Let's keep developing. Oh, no, he has 2 attackers. I only have 1 defender. Well, this is probably the worst opening I've played in a while. What's his emoji? I can't tell. He's from Poland. I can't really tell what that is. It looks like a V. VM. Okay, I need to get another defender for this pawn. But I can't move here. Take, move up. I wouldn't want to do that. Let's just tell this pawn to move. Yeah, he could take that pawn for free. He just doesn't realize it. Wow. Very, very rough opening for me. First a misclick, and then I just don't realize that I could lose a second pawn. If you lose by 2 points that early in the game, then like good luck trying to catch up the entire time, because that is not easy to do. Let's try to get him to double stack his pawns. Because it looks like he's trying to castle on this side at the moment. Ooh, that's actually a nice setup. He takes, I take. He moves, I take, he takes. And then I take with the queen. I like where things are headed. He does have to take, though, so let's force him to take or move back. Take and then take. Put him in check, and not gonna do a whole lot, but you know, gives me my pawn back. We'll be back to equal material. That'll be nice. He can't move here, so he'll have to defend this pawn somehow. Maybe just move his queen up. Oh, this pawn's hanging though. Take. Look how wide open things are right now in this game. I mean, like, this entire space is about to be blank. Just completely open. Except my king is more exposed because, yeah, so he actually defends. I'd like to castle, get my king into a safer position. The only problem is this pawn is still hanging. Let's see, if I castle kingside, I think the rook goes here. I don't really want that. Or can I go here? Should be fine. Let's make sure that he doesn't fork me somewhere. Could go here, but I'd just move probably here or here. And this seems like a decent spot. Okay. At this level, people don't just move pawns willy-nilly. They always do it for a purpose. So I'm assuming he's moving this so that he can move this guy here, force a trade, and weaken my... Oh, dang it. My rook does go here. Well, that would have saved me a tempo if I had known that. My rook would have gone here and defended this pawn. Oh, well. So, yeah, I'm assuming he's going to go here. I'm not going to let him weaken my defense, though. I don't really want that. Things are going okay, considering. I think I'll bring my other rook in. really start hammering down on the D&E file. Okay, he wants to do a trade. If I go here instead, is he threatening anything with this? I guess just to check. If he goes here, I'll just move. I want my king to come over here anyway. So I think I'd rather have him double up on his pawns on this side. He can't come right here yet anyway, so yeah, I think I'd rather have him double up on pawns than take that trade. No, he doesn't go for it. This pawn is exposed again. Can I take that pawn somehow? Should I move this rook over? Maybe I should move the rook here. Then I can take, and he would have to double up on the pawns. Let's do that first. Trying my best to keep my pieces on the white squares, since he only has a dark squared bishop at the moment. If you're able to keep most of your pieces on white spaces when they only have one bishop remaining, then you're not completely eliminating that bishop from the picture, but it does help. It does help knowing that he can't fork you or use them as effectively. He still occupies spaces, of course, but you know, it's just not as effective. If he were to move this pawn here, I'd probably move this rook. That'd be fantastic to make the same mistake that I did last game, which is have the queen be right in front of the king. Maybe that's what I should be focusing on right now. Maybe I should be focusing on getting him to move this pawn. If I were to move here, he would probably take, I could take, but then he has this guy. Okay, so he starts to try and force me to make a move. Again, let's make him double up on his pawns. That is going to give him the G file, which means that this pawn will be weak. So maybe I should move here. That way he can't do much. You know what? His knight is gone. So if I move, take, go here. That would be a very pretty thing. But what if he doesn't take is the question. What if I do it with a queen? Then he takes, then I go here. He does the trade. I don't see why I would do that, though. Let's see if he falls for it. I don't think he will. But, you know, that'd be kind of funny if he did. All right. That's what I like to see. Which one should I move? Let's move this guy. You know what? He could just block. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the smartest sometimes. I'm sorry. Let's see. Go here. He blocks. I take. So let's actually use this rook. Because maybe when he does this and I take here, I can do something useful. Wow. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I got so excited about my amazing plan that I didn't consider the fact that he could just block with his bishop. Which is unfortunate. Let's go here. Threaten this. This might still work out. I just got to be careful. So he's going to have to move his rook maybe here. Let's see what he does. Says rook. What if I were to take... He takes... That's not going to do anything. What if I go here? He's probably going to move his rook right here. Then I go here. Maybe just snatch up some more pawns. I'm not exactly sure. I am happy with where these two guys are. You know what? His best bet would be to castle right now. Because he is able to castle. That would connect his rooks. No, he just decides to move. Okay. Put him in check. He moves. Bring this guy up, maybe? No. That was a big blunder on my part. I can't believe I did that. I was just so stinking excited. I was like, hey, this guy did this to me in the last game, so now I'm going to reverse the role, and I'm going to play a reverse Uno card on you. All right. Not all hope is lost. Let's just make sure that we're not missing anything. Take, take. Take, take. Plus he's got that. You know, when in doubt, just put him in check like crazy, is what I think. Put him in check, ladies and gentlemen. Put him in check until you can't put him in check anymore. If he goes here, I could take his pawn. Or... go here, he takes. Okay, so he moves away. So I could take a pawn here, but that's not what I want. You know, what I want is a win. If I go here, he has to move his queen. Here, I guess. Yeah, he would have to move his queen here. Go here. I know that this is a puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the many puzzles I do every day. There's something better than taking this pawn. I want to figure out what it is, and I have some time. Okay, I just want to know what it is. The only way to put him in check right now would be to go here. If I wanted to attack his queen, I could go here. He has nowhere to escape to. Well, that's not true. I tried. Let's go back. That was move 21. Let's go back after the game while we're analyzing, and let's see if there's anything better we could do. Okay. Now we are in deep doo-doo trouble. If we go here and he moves away like here, then I'm going to be in check again. I have to go here. Go here, he moves here. I'm in a world of trouble. I'm in a world of trouble right now. This game has been a little insane. Hey, at least I'm doing decent on my time though, right? And remember our lesson from last game. Just because it looks like it's a soon-to-be checkmate doesn't mean it is. If I move here and block, he just goes here. I just have to keep moving away. Let's see if we can salvage this. Let's see if we can salvage this. Why is my internet so lame? Move away. I want to stay here. So that way if he takes, I can take, and he can't take. Yeah, but he does have this guy. If that happens, I'll probably just have to do a trade. I need to get him in check again. How do I do it? I can't go here. Because the pawn, he's still pushing. He's still pushing. See, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you're able to get him in check, you do it. Does he win a rook here? No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess I'm just going all the way in the corner. The funnest spot there is the corner of the board where you're absolutely not able to move anywhere. In fact, if he's able to get his bishop here and his queen here, then that's checkmate. So that's exactly what he's going to try. Bet you anything. Or he could go here and then here. But I could just take, so that wouldn't make any sense. He's really going for a checkmate right now. There is hope. If he does not put me in check for one turn, I can go here and take his rook. Actually, no, I can't. Because if I were to go here, he would just move here. Then I couldn't take his rook. But I am able to put him in check with this spot. Okay, he is going for it. He wants to go... what is he doing? Alright, it's all up to my queen right now. I have to do something with my queen. It's my only chance. So his plan at the moment is to go here. Because he can't go here. Because then I'll take. And he take and I take. So his plan is to go here. Put me in check. I go here. And then he goes here. So I have to protect this rook. I must do that by putting him in check. Or by moving my queen to my rook. If I were to go here. And he takes, then I could take. So that's one option, is go right here. Or I could put him in check here or here. He moves here. I move here. Isn't this fun, ladies and gentlemen? I love chess. He moves here. I move here. He moves here. I move here. He moves back up or here. So is this a good position? Is this better than this is the question. I could take, but then he would take. There's a way. There's a way I can win this. I go here. He moves. I go here. He moves again. I move here. No, because then he could just take. I move here. He moves here. I'm sorry. I'm taking so much time with this. I just feel like this is a fun puzzle. I feel like there's something cool I could do. I go here. He goes here. I go here. He goes back up here. I can't go there. All right. Sorry, guys. I was kind of excited, but time's up. I have to make a decision. I felt like there was something I could do. So what was the first turn I wanted to analyze? 21. Now we're on 28. I need a pen and a sticky note or something. I'll put in my notes. 21 and 28, I think. Keep track of the time for me. I don't want to... Okay. Let's see what's about to happen. He can't do the trade. Yes, he can. Okay. He's still up by 3. I can't take this guy. I'll probably move here. Or no, I'll probably move here. But remember, we want to stay on white squares if possible, especially now. Now I can't move this pawn. It's all about the end game now. I want to go here so I can attack this pawn, but I can't. So, what is he doing? What if I... Okay, I can't go there. Let's push this pawn. What's he up to? Can't go there. Where's he going? Here? Yep. That's where he wants to go. That would be checkmate. This has been kind of a fun game. I am enjoying this game. I'm not doing well in this game, but I am enjoying this game. Let's move here. Yeah, I cannot let him get his rook onto this row. Not with this guy here. Crap. Let's move here. Go here. I can't even attack him, though. Go here, and that's checkmate. Because I can't move back down here. I can go here, though, and defend the bishop. Or the rook. It's going to be a trade. And I feel like he's going to win in these circumstances. So let's move here. And then here, he's going to push this guy, though. Yikes. Yikes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not running out of time, I can guarantee that much. I would rather make the dumbest move in the world than run out of time. I should have pushed earlier. I should have pushed this pawn up earlier so that he can't put me in this situation, but I missed it. Now I am in this situation. So let's just try to be as quick as possible. Go around. He can't touch any of these guys with his bishop. Take. He just rescued me from my horrible little prison, which is fantastic. Está muy fantástico. If he takes, I'll take. Just chase his bishop around. He might go here. Let's just keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. If I go here, he takes and I can't take him. Let's move here. We'll trade pawns. I'm now on a dark square, so be careful. I would like to attack his king. There just aren't a whole lot of great spaces for that. He's actually got me in a pretty good spot with this, but that's not checkmate. This is a tough endgame. Let's see. I want to make sure he doesn't get a checkmate on me. If he goes here, I move. I think I'm okay. I don't think he's gonna get checkmate on me, but I'm so low on time. It's just like as soon as something is done, I need to move somewhere. Maybe I'll just move this guy up. I don't know. I just need to earn back time if possible. Just gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Again, I want to put him in check, but now his guy's here. I'm like completely blocked in right now. What do I move though? I go for the trade? Let's go for the trade. If he moves, I mean, I guess I can just... Oh, okay. Let's see what's about to happen. Do I go for a draw? I probably should in these circumstances. This actually might be a draw as it is. In which case I would be surprised because I was not doing very well. But you know what? That's most games. That's most games is you just don't do very well and you just gotta do what you gotta do. So he moves away. We do a trade. I need to get back to my pawns. Ah, no. Dang it. I think I just lost. Yeah, he's able to create a pass pawn. No. No. Unless he like somehow does a draw. That's not gonna happen though. Yeah. Oh man. How can I get a draw? If his queen is here, his king is here, then all of these spots are taken. This spot is taken. I don't know. I don't think I can. I was really hoping I was able to salvage a draw, but it's just not going to happen. Unless he blunders and gets a stalemate on me. But I'm not going to count on that. Honestly, like GG. That was a fun game. I had a lot of fun. I feel like he played fairly well. I feel like I played fairly well for the most part. It's just, you know how it is. You know how it be. Let's try to go for the stalemate. But considering this guy's a 1274, I highly doubt that's going to happen. But we can try it. Why not try it, you know? Very interesting game. If I go here, he goes here, and that's checkmate. Oh, he's just going to go here. Where'd that? Yep, GG. That was fun. That was fun. It was a loss, but I feel like there were some fun puzzles in there. I feel like there were some opportunities where I could have taken the lead, but I just couldn't figure it out. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe it was never going to happen. Looks like there never was going to be a draw. Oh, well, let's see. I felt like it could have been a draw for a good while. Like this. No, he's winning in this position. Oh my goodness. He was kicking my butt the entire game. Must have just been one big blunder. Wow. I could never catch up after that. Well, no wonder. A guy played with 94% accuracy. I mean, that's high. So I don't blame myself for never catching back up. But we both played pretty accurately. And I did feel good about that game. Like, I felt like I was playing at that level of accuracy. Just one blunder, that's all it takes to give the entire game away. Really? Like, I thought I was in such a good position here. I was staring down the king. Even though I did make the big stupid blunder, which we all knew as soon as I did this, because I was like, hey, all right, let's go ahead and do the entire game. We do setup. I blunder immediately. Because I misclicked. Fortunately, he's not able to take full advantage of it, so we're back to sort of a tie. I'm able to double stack his pawns. We do a trade. This was an inaccuracy. Looks like it would have been better to come here and I guess force another trade, but I didn't do that. Okay. And he makes a blunder here. Why is that? Because he could have gone here. Take. I don't know. But he decided to move his queen. I'm able to get my rooks into a pretty good position. He doubles up on his pawns. And then I think I'm a genius. I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and take full advantage of these two. My thought process was move here. He takes, I take, he takes, I move here. And then he has to lose his queen. But, of course, I was a dummy dum-dum. He had this bishop that he could just simply block with. And I was like, oh no, well, there goes my genius plan. So he blocks with his bishop. I thought maybe there was still a way I could salvage it by putting him in check. There wasn't. Like, it shows right here that there just wasn't. Didn't exist. So I just try to scoop up some pawns. It says the best position would have been here. Are you kidding me right now? Why? He takes, and then I don't understand what it's going after here. I have no idea what it's doing. I do wish that Lichess had a better AI integration where it explained why your moves are what they are, or why it makes these suggestions, but okay. So after this massive blunder where I just give the entire game away, he's able to get my king in the open. He chases me. We do a trade. I was able to play fairly accurately by making this happen. But it's like, even if you are playing on 88% accuracy during most of the game, Well, the entire game, 88%. But if you are playing the right moves, it doesn't matter if your opponent is also playing the right moves and you blundered so hard that early in the game. It's just like, it doesn't matter. So I'm proud of myself for playing at an accuracy level of that high. But, you know, there's no coming out of this with how well my opponent played. So, like, good for him. Good for him for also playing at a high accuracy. So we just move our pieces around. I take some of his pawns. Eventually, I'm able to trade rooks. And eventually, I'm actually able to take his bishop, which I was pretty proud of. But this is just a lost position. A lost position, and I'm not able to win it. So then he gets his queen, and that's game. All right, guys. Again, I had a lot of fun with that game. I lost, but pretty high accuracy score. I felt like it was fun. I had a good day. Won a game, lost a game. That's, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. At least I didn't lose two. I'm up by 1 point, so hey, check it out. Went from 1249. Oh, maybe not. 1249. Okay. But things that we learned today, I would say, even if you get excited about some big move that you're about to make, check every single detail, because all it takes is one to lose. And the other thing is you could play really good games. You could have very high accuracy levels and still lose. And you know what? That's just how it goes. But I feel like I learned a lot. I had fun, and it was a good day for chess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out my sponsor, Skittles.com. Link is in the description. Make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe, donate. I think I missed one there. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.